Hello everyone. I think I'm gonna wait a while as usual until people join up. If there's no one here, it's alright as well. I'll just show a few cards I just got from PSA Japan. And a few holo rare cards that I've been collecting ever since I arrived in Japan. I'll mention them again soon. If you're already here and you can see this well, please let me know. Say hi or konnichiwa so I can understand that you can see these cards clearly or you can hear me clearly. Gonna wait till like 3 more minutes until more people join. Anyone in chat? So please let me know if you can hear me clearly or if you could see if you have any problems checking my stream. I'd always appreciate it. I'll try to improve the stream quality as we go. So I think we're starting to have more people join right now. And yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you say hi in chat so I'd make sure that you can hear me and you can see my video. That'd be very generous of you. Oh, someone already liked my video. That's so nice of you. Oh, Jacques, nice to see you, man. I'm really glad you made it too. Nice to have you here. So I'm gonna start my video right now, or my live stream. I think I've waited probably enough for more people to join. So here in Japan, oh, you were studying Japanese for class, but so I'm sorry to distract you, man. Let me know if you need any support with basic Japanese. Hello, Witch Doctor. Nice to see you here. It's very nice to have everyone join up. So I've sent 4 cards to PSA Japan back in September 2021, sorry. And usually PSA Japan is quite quick. Things are quite straightforward with them. They usually take, I think it was like 4,000 yen per card, which was back then like $35 per card. And it usually took like 6 months for it to come back to Japan. But instead of receiving it in March, we received it early June, as you can tell now. And I'll be going through these 4 cards that I wanted to grade. As you can see here, the first one I actually got as a gift. This card is from Gym Challenge. Back in the day, I think that was like 2009, 2010. I'll be talking more about it soon. So what I like to do as well is to show a few cards that I was able to get while I was like roaming through vintage card shops. There are ones here that are like holo. I think they're mostly cards that were before black and white, or actually before even E-series. So I'll be showing things from like Neo and going back to Gym Challenge and Rocket and Fossil and base set, but all in Japanese. So I saw this Haunter one time in Akihabara and I was really fond of it, so I got it. Mostly these cards were able to get them back from since 2019 or 2018, and they were usually like 100 or 200 yen, so pretty cheap cards for like this one was I think 200 yen, pretty cheap for a holo card from Fossil, and I think the quality is quite nice as well. Yeah, considering that these cards are much, I think, more expensive right now, but it's nice to have them, and I really like the swirls on them as well, and the illustrations of like Hunter way back when it was just starting, when Pokemon was just starting, was quite interesting to me, I think. And yeah, even Ken Sugimori drew this. This one is a little less quality, but I still like it, and it was quite cheap, so I couldn't resist. I wanted to buy it. And Gengar, I remember this Gengar was just 50 yen. It's really funny with the like swirl and how like authentic the card is. Like that's really cheap, and the card quality as well is not like terrible. The current would probably get like a PSA 5 or PSA 6 maximum. It has a scratch over here, but I love it, man. Look at that swirl over here, and it's nice to keep these cards as like collecting them and having them in a binder or owning them actually, which is quite nice. Mew from Fossil. Well, it's almost like they have a double swirl here. It's so nice to check these cards. Whenever I'm having like a bad day, I just open this collection and go through it. And some cards here were from Nakoshi Rosen. He gifted a few of them of the holo cards recently. It's Mr. Mime from Jungle. Yeah, I remember this Warui Yadoran as well, um, which is like a dark Slowbro from Gang Rocket or Team Rocket. And I remember when I was buying this card, that people were selling it online for much more than what I was buying it for. I can't promise you I remember exactly how much it was, but I think all of these cards I bought um, each at a price less than 500 yen. It's nice having gang member, a Team Rocket member there back in the shadows. And this card from, I think, was this Gym Challenge or there was something else like there used to be a Japanese set that was called not just Gym Leaders or Gym Challenge. So there was something different as well. I'm really fond of this Alakazam. Like always sold on any Abra or Kadabra or Alakazam that is Sabrina's Pokemon. I'm always fond of that. I actually think that Sabrina should be one of the strongest Pokemon masters there are, or Pokemon trainers in the anime and in the game, but we're seeing less of her recently. And yeah, this Celebi. I couldn't believe it when I got this for, I think it was like 400 yen. Yeah, this Celebi was from Awakening Legends, right? I think so. That was probably 2001, 2002. Beautiful Psychic Celebi. That's quite amazing. And the artwork is amazing as well by Yoshida-san. Unfortunately, I've never read the abilities and attacks for these Pokemon, but at least I like the like highlight on the illustration and this like ring around her, around Celebi. Beautiful. And Slowking from I think this was it's Neo as well. I think the starting set from Neo for Japanese sets. Probably It was something like New World or Gold and Silver New World, something like that. The first set of Neo Genesis, I think, or Neo series. And look at those swirls, man. If you can't see them clearly or I'm missing anything, please let me know in chat. If any of the three people who are here could give me an idea if this is nice, like the card quality and the focus is okay or not. I'm sorry if it's bad. Yeah, I remember I filtered these by type. So first there was psychic and then everything is good so far. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you to give me feedback. Oh. So Chanzi or Raki in Japanese. I remember people saying this is a really strong card. Probably a broken card from base set. Very memorable. I think Chanzi's design has changed since then. Dragonite from Fossil. I've always found this background very rich in color. Yeah. Can't say much about these cards because I wasn't playing the game back then. But it's nice to own these vintage cards. Again, like PSA 4 or PSA 3 quality. Can't be entirely sure, but still like a nice card to collect. To Cabigon or Snorlax. This one is having a really bad time. I think someone tore off a big portion of the corner here. It's very shiny. Yeah. Snorlax from Jungle. It was a nice Snorlax as I remember. Memorable Snorlax. Kensugamon. Yeah, and this card is actually my first ever holo card, but it was in English. I think I got this card back in 2002 in English, but I lost it. So when I was able to find Kangaskhan again, I was really happy to own it, but in Japanese. Yeah, my very first pack was a jungle pack. I really missed the card I already had. And I think it was first edition as well back then. Erika's Dragonair from Gym Challenge, maybe. Wow, look at that swirl. That's like perfectly located. The spatial distribution on that swirl is epic. Love it. Wish there were more people here to enjoy these cards with us, but maybe the timing is quite bad. People could be outside or not near their mobiles now. A very memorable Ditto as well. Man, I think most of these cards have perfect swirls. But I really didn't pick them for that. I just wanted like one card of each. It's nice to have really good locations on these swirls. To Pidgeot. You can see here the swirl over here is different. Maybe no swirl on the right here. Still beautiful cards. Pidgeot from Jungle. And then we have Light or Bright Togetic. And it's from Neo as well. I'm guessing this is Darkness to Light. Darkness to Light set from Neo. When I was younger, I was a big fan of Togetic. I was really fond when I was playing Pokemon Silver and Gold, I think it was, or I chose Gold back then. It was quite nice, yeah, owning Togetic or evolving it from Togepi. Felt special. Then on to Grass type Pokemon or Leaf type Pokemon. Venusaur from base set. If only I didn't have that rarity symbol down here. But still lovely card. Not in the best conditions. As you can see here, um, whenever you buy such cards from card shops now, probably the least quality is always available. And sometimes they hide the higher quality cards until the market picks up again and cards become more expensive. Well, we're probably not at the peak of vintage card market. This is another Venusaur, and I think people sometimes confuse this one with the Game Boy promo. This isn't the Game Boy promo. I think this was like the logo. They used the same card design, but this was the logo for, I think, not a rock band, but like a music band that was in 1998, I think. They had a few songs for Pokemon, I think. And during their campaign, they released the exact card as Game Boy promos, but they changed the logo for it. And I think during the 20th anniversary, they reprinted these cards again in 2016, but I can't tell if this is from 2016 or way back from 1998. If only we had Saturnine Bear here, he'd be able to tell me. Muck from Fossil. Try to go quick on these. I showed a couple of these a few times ago. Victorville from Jungle. Pinsir. I'm gonna keep this Pinsir on the side now. I remember Pinsir from Jungle was quite strong, a strong card. But maybe I'm mistaken, I'm not sure. You flip a coin if it's heads. Mahi. Your opponent is Mahi is paralyzed, I think. So I'm gonna keep this on the side for now. I'll get back to it. Erika's Vileplume, like the most popular Pokemon for Erika. And a very nice design as well from Gym Challenge. Gym Challenge or Gym Leader? I'm not. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell the difference. I think the logos are quite similar for both. If you want me to take a closer look on each card, please let me know. Scyther. So Team Rocket Scyther was probably one of the coolest. Oh, hello, Louis. Nice to have you here. I'm glad you were able to find time to join. We're going through a few of my vintage cards from Japanese sets, especially the holo cards, and then we'll move on to the PSA returns. I'll try to keep this video quick a little bit. But yeah, Scyther is quite cool. I think the Vileplume is Gym Heroes. Oh, okay. That's really interesting. I wasn't able to remember Gym Heroes. The set name, I'm starting to forget the names of the really old sets as well. Scyther is quite cool. So I always want to keep these two cards together. I've always thought that this card on the left completes the card on the right. Like they're gonna start a fight soon. I've always found that funny or interesting. Heracross, who was? These two have always had chemistry together, including Scyther as well. These guys should be a trio. Maybe. Maybe it's just me. So moving on to lightning Pokemon. Got Sunder from base set or Zapdos from base set. Nice card as well. Yeah, the quality on these aren't the best. As you can see here, there's wear all around the border. But this one doesn't have so many scratches on the hollow part as well. And Pikachu base set. Not a very like interesting card, but maybe just significant. Raichu. I'm a big Raichu fan. Well, yeah, Raichu's design has changed a lot over the years. What was that? Yeah, it's such a funny face here. I've always found him really cool with that amazing tail he has there. This is Raichu from base set, I think it was, yeah. Pikachu from jungle. Yeah, and I really like this card, Raichu from Fossil. I mean, they even changed the design of Raichu between like the first 3 sets. Raichu looks totally different, right? Which one do you guys prefer? Oh, I have another Zapdos. Why did I buy 2? That one is from base set as well. Magneton, I think it was. Ria Koiru from Fossil. I find this card really elegant. Marumine or Electrode. Not sure why. Maybe it's a little shiny. The very famous Pichu. I think this Pichu was quite popular because of an error that was on it. This one is from New World as well. New Genesis New World or Gold Silver New World, something like that. So in the past here, they made a mistake with the design or the print of this card, and instead of writing kanji here for, I think, Denki, they wrote it in hiragana. So if you ever have this card, where on the second line here, these two kanji were in um, hiragana, not kanji. That means you have the error card, and I think it's like 5,000 yen in good quality or higher in PSA. That's the main difference between the normal Pichu and the error card. And we finally have a new Pichu promo. I wonder if you've guys seen it recently. Let me know in chat if you're able to buy it. I can show it to you here as well. I just got one recently. And we have here Warui Denryu, which is Dark Amphorus from Darkness to Light, new series as well. Such an interesting card. And man, that looks more like a chicken to me, to be honest. Frieza. So this is Articuno. Starting to forget what Articuno looks like because we have the new Galarian, was it? Galarian Articuno, yeah. This one is from Fossil. Really memorable card as well. And Dark Blastoise. Awesome collection. The Japanese border looks so much better than my vintage English. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. I'll try to show you one of these that has a nice border that isn't uh, like worn out or something. Maybe you can compare. Uh, I I actually thought that the English and Japanese cards have the same yellow border, but maybe it's different. Didn't know that they were different. So this Warui Kamix from Team Rocket or Dark Blastoise from Team Rocket. Really interesting card. Most people are hyped when they see this card in mint quality. Don't be sorry. The Japanese will always look better. Yeah, maybe it's all about the characters themselves. And actually, I've seen that, and I think you already know that the designs of the like symbols and how this lower part is written is quite different between English and Japanese. So I think the Japanese it was designed for Japanese cards originally, and the English had to just make do with what was available. Hey, it's Walk from Tricky Gym. Oh, this. Oh, nice to have you here, Walk. I really appreciate you're able to join. Um, and for the people who just joined, I was just going through my vintage Pokemon cards from sets that are older than new, especially the holo cards. And then I'll move on to four cards from PSA that were just returned to me from September. I submitted them 22nd September last year. So I think that was pretty fast, but we expected them in March. PSA Japan was supposed to send them back to us in March, but they were a bit late. Lapras from Fossil. Gyarados. Let me check something here. I see now. So the design of the back of the card or background of the card was quite different over the vintage cards as well. You could see here the patches of blue, uh, not paint, but coloring. It's quite different between Fossil and Gym Leader or Gym Challenge or Gym Heroes. Interesting, right? Maybe it's the card itself. Oh yeah, maybe the card itself for Lapras is worn out a bit. And yeah, hello Sean. It's nice to see that people are getting along here in chat. So interesting. Gyarados from base set. Also a very interesting card. Fossil holds a special place in my heart. A late friend of my mother left me an entire master collection for me before he passed. That's very generous of him. I think that's a really kind gesture, and uh, I'm sure you treasure it a lot. That's so nice of them. And I'm sorry to hear they passed away, but they've left you with an amazing memory, I think. I was able to set a Japanese address with forward to me and pre-order the Sword and Shield binder with the promo code. Oh, that's an excellent choice, Louis. So yeah, right now, if you're able to buy any items from the Pokemon Center Japan online shop, you'll be able to get the promo as well. So it will come with it in the cart immediately. Oh wow, I lost a few people now. Hope the internet quality isn't failing me. Mm. So Feraligatr from Neo, the first set of Neo Genesis, I think, as well. Interesting card. I'm not sure if this is the promo one or the one that comes from the set itself. I'm gonna guess it's the promo because I remember Feraligatr was looking towards the right, not the left side, maybe. And Kabutops. Such a cool card, this one. Um, this one was the Crossing Ruins, based on the logo over here, but also Neo, Azumarill. His name is Mariruri in Japanese. Mariruri from Neo as well. First base set, Neo. So this is probably the first time we were able to see Maruriru as a Pokemon card. Then we have Dark Rizadon, Dark Charizard. This card doesn't have the best of qualities, but yeah, it's still nice to have a Charizard card, especially this one. Moltres or Fire from Fossil, popular card as well. If you have Fire Energy or Jubino, your Fire Energy, Skina Caldwell. Do you exchange one Fire Energy for a card that you want from the deck? Maybe. Maybe it's true. Oh, hello, Toggle Woggle. Thanks for joining us here. Looking through some of my vintage holo cards that I got for really cheap. Like, I was saying earlier that these cards are like between 100 and 500 yen each. I was able to get them like back in 2019 when vintage cards were a little cheaper. I really like this Moltres one as well. So Plains Moltres. Yeah, pre-boom prices. It was really funny getting these cards for, and they used to have stickers on them. Like this one was like 200 yen. It's really interesting that these cards have become really expensive now, and actually they're not really being. Um, the market isn't really going well for vintage cards right now, in my opinion. So I wonder if they'll get cheaper again before tourism picks up again. So where can I buy a PSA vintage card in Japan? So my best guess is Yahoo Auctions, Japanese Yahoo Auctions, but it's really competitive on there. It's still cheaper most sometimes than eBay, but it's really competitive there. So yeah, please check Yahoo Auctions, and sometimes Mercury has them as well, but it's a set price and usually higher than expected. And just type PSA and Pokemon's name in Japanese. You'll be able to find it. Yeah, this Entei I got, I showed it in my previous live video. And it's a nice holo card. I think it was the first Entei card to ever be produced. Typhlosion. Again, not sure if this was the promo one or because there was a binder, a Neo binder that included a few starter Pokemon that were um, actually promos, not part of the set. This one isn't a binder. This is Dark Typhlosion, and this one is from Darkness to Light. I really like the artwork on this one. I think I'm not doing you guys enough service. I should have done this. Like, reveal the card under the sleeves. Hope you haven't been disappointed with previous cards that I've been showing. But yeah, these cards are in no way mint. Probably that's why they were uh, less than 500 yen in the past. But they're more expensive now. Just curious, are English Pokemon sets easy to get in Japan? For example, the news. Yeah. So if I want to get like a pack for um, Hidden Fates, for example, I'd find it here for like 3,000 yen, which is like, let's say, $25 for just one pack. And I think that's quite expensive for a popular set like Hidden Fates, popular recent set like Hidden Fates. I'm mentioning that immediately because I remember just seeing it recently, and card shops like sell maybe 4 to 5 packs. It's not really popular buying English packs from here, and like Pokemon Company doesn't sell English any form of English products here. So you'll have to buy them from card shops, and card shops usually mark up like between 25% or even 100% in some cases, depending on how popular the set is. They tried to sell in the past, the card shop I know tried to sell the set for EV Heroes in English. I forgot its name. And they were doubling up on the pack prices. So I wouldn't recommend buying anything English here. And yeah, Japanese people would sometimes want to buy English cards because, for example, um, I think it was the English promos for Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon VMAXs weren't available in special art. Yeah, Evolving Skies, that's correct, Sean. Thank you. They weren't available to us here, these VMAX special art cards, because they were only available for people who won the promo packs. And those were like only maybe 300 people. I can't remember now. Or 300,000 people. I can't remember. 3,000 people only could get these promos. So people had to, oh, all right, Louis, take care. Hopefully see you next time. So people had to buy the English promos so they could keep the art. So that's why Japanese people sometimes buy the English product because it's not available. The same card isn't available easily when it's a promo in Japan. Got Machamp here from base set. Another Kabutops, but fighting type, not water type. So yeah, people in Japan usually buy English cards when the Japanese equivalent is impossible to buy. Like for example, Umbreon VMAX Special Art, which is like around $1,000 now, the Japanese version, which is ridiculous. So you can get it much cheaper in English and collect it in English. So one more thing, do you know where is store which store sell vintage card in Japan? I saw lots of stores sell Pokemon Single Cup, but don't know who's the best one. I usually prefer Yute or but I would recommend looking at Yahoo auctions first, having an idea from Yahoo auctions, and also check UUT. And sometimes more expensive cards are available at Card Rush, I think. So have a look there, maybe. Then that also happened with Cramomatic being a gym program. Yeah, man. Cramomatic is like a really pain to get, and I've been trying to make like recipes that don't need Cramomatic because Cramomatic went up to I think 11,000 yen per card. It's just a promo card. It's not special in any way. It was actually just 300 yen when it was first released. So people who were able to stock up on that and then sell it later probably made a ton of money later. But yeah, so they recently, so Cramomatic was available like maybe 6 months ago in promo packs that were in gym battles, but then afterwards the pack itself was no longer distributed, and newer packs, promo packs, were being distributed. So just recently, they started redistributing the Chromomatic packs as well, which made it easier for people to get to that card, promo card, and it was much cheaper. It's much cheaper now, probably 4,000 yen, which isn't cheap, but cheaper. um, Is there a grading company in Japan like PSA? No, there isn't one that I know of right now. Especially there aren't any popular ones now. Dark Machamp from Team Rocket. Can't the pack be shown through with a flashlight to see what is in it? I think other promo packs we've been able to see through them, and people have been showing examples on Twitter like crazy. But I've never seen people try it with gym promo packs. But probably it's possible because the pack quality is the same. Then I have something different here. These aren't uh, the vintage cards. They're a little newer from 2006 and 2009. I just wanted to show these quickly. Next time I can show my EX cards and newer cards as well. This is Dragonite from Delta Species. I wonder if any of you guys have seen this card before. Dragonite here is Leaf type or Grass type. And it was a pretty strong card as I remember. And this is a first edition card, but it was also really cheap when I got it. But a very memorable card. I think it's from EX Delta Species or Holon Research Tower in English. Just a second, sorry. Dragon Frontiers, yes, that's the one in English. It was your favorite set? Oh, do you remember which cards were most memorable um, that you enjoyed most from the set? I remember the pack artwork was quite cool as well. And this artwork I found really interesting. Another promo card from, I think it was the movie Arceus Conquering Space Time. And I like that there is like a Roman style architecture back there that looks quite similar to what the architecture looks like in Arceus Legends Arceus. My favorite were Delta Tyranitar EX and Swell. Oh, Swallow, yeah. I remember Swell, but I don't remember Delta Tyranitar. Do you remember which type Tyranitar changed to in Delta Species or in Dragon Frontier? Or was it? Oh, it was Lightning. Wow, I need to go check that one. That sounds quite cool. So I hope you enjoyed me going through these old cards. I'm sorry if you weren't able to come here from the start, but some of the most memorable cards are this Celebi. He was in a deck in Japan. It looks like not packs. Oh, maybe that's why I wasn't able to see it. But I'm really excited to check what Lightning Tyranitar looks like. Hope you enjoyed this quick look at vintage cards, and it was quite nice collecting these. I've been collecting these over a few months, and I'm really happy with what I was able to collect up until this moment. So we'll try to keep these in my collection for good. um, Catching up on chat. That RCs came from a set, right? I recall it having a few cards in that set. So I think the packs were like 22 cards. Yeah, it says here 22 cards in this promo pack. One of the very first promo packs to be released by Pokemon, I think. Um, so this was one of the cards from the set, and I think there were other promo cards that had Arceus on them as well, and also Pichu, like a spiky-eared Pichu, I think it was called. I think it has a Bunnery with Dawn eating a watermelon. That's the only card I have. Oh, I think this set wasn't popular, so maybe if you'd like to have more of these cards, maybe now is a good time to buy them. Um, Quite nice, yeah, to check cards from that set. They've been designing really beautiful cards. All right, time to go through my PSA returns. So I was saying I submitted these in 22nd September, and my friend Nakoshi Lawson gifted me one of these. He used to play in what was called gym challenges before we had gym battles. And gym battles are like a daily thing in card shops. We used to have a gym challenge, and before these, I think like 2 years earlier, there was also a Pikachu Victory Medal card. This says Victory Medal, and it was in DPT, I think, or DP, Diamond and Pearl. I can't remember, but I'm sure this one is from the Legends era. Yeah, as it says here. And he had so many first place cards, and he was very kind enough to share one with me, and I sent it to PSA, and it's quite cool. And look at he's here right at this moment. Nakoshi Lawson is in chat. Konbanwa. Sugoi desu ne. Beautiful card. And I was saying that Nakoshi Lawson-san won a lot of gym challenge. Tsuyoi play Nakoshi Lawson-san. And he was very kind to gift me this card, and I sent it immediately to PSA, and to my surprise, I got 10. So I was really happy. Oh, arigato gozaimashita. Beautiful present. Subarashi desu. And yeah, I was really happy to find that it was a 10 out of 10. I'm not sure what I should do with these cards when I'm showing them to you. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll try to share as much information as I can about each. And I think like 3 years ago, I was walking to convenience store, Combini, Lawson Combini, and I found these packs still on the still being sold by the convenience store back in 2019, and this is way back from 2016. I think this set was mythical and legendary Dream Shiny collection. I was just surprised that the staff didn't know what this set was, and the packs for this set, I think this is CP5, as you could see here. The packs were on discount. Usually one of these packs is like sold for maybe 5,000 yen or maybe 2,000 yen, between 2,000 and 5,000 yen. And the convenience store couldn't get rid of them. So the pack was like, I think 265 yen, and they reduced it to like 120 yen. and they had no idea that these were like starting to become vintage packs. I opened a few and I got this full art Mew, beautiful card, and I found it to be flawless in my opinion. So I sent it to PSA and I got a PSA 10. Wow. And yeah, this Muse like has been like a story, has had a nice memory. I've had a nice memory with it, so I'm really happy to see that it got a 10. This card back in the day when it was just first released, card shops were buying it for just 50 yen. And now it's an awesome card. Let me know if you want me to tell you how much it's worth now that I've graded it. But yeah, these were very abundant back then, but no one was really sleeving them, so they weren't well uh, well looked after. And I think it's a promo in English. Next card is Gardevoir and Sylveon GX Special Art. And I actually got this, I think a year ago when they were running out of Night Unison in Pokemon Center. So I decided to buy a box, and luckily I got what I believe is the best card in the set. It's a beautiful artwork by Nishida-san, Atsuko Nishida. Yeah, one of the most kawaii cards, I think, designed by Pokemon. Beautiful art, yeah. And the texture on it is quite cool as well. Really happy to get it. And the last card is probably this last card is the most expensive card I own right now. It's Lycia. Lycia from Sky Splitting Charisma. So when I was buying this set, I was trying to buy a box to get the Rayquaza GX Hyper Rare or Rainbow Rare, but I was lucky to get Ruchia instead, the supporter SR. I wasn't really fond of it until I searched for its price online, and it's a crazy card now. Ah, of course, Mochiron Nakoshiro Dozo. Presento this. Yeah, it's a very precious card for me, but not sure. Maybe it will be a gift. That's nuts, man. Waifu cards go for a lot. Yeah, this card is now becoming one of the most expensive waifu cards, as they say here in Japan. And it's still behind a few other cards, especially Lily and other older cards from X and Y, I think. Supporter cards from X and Y. And some promo supporter SR. But it's probably going to be a classic card soon, or an interesting card soon. So probably in the future, if I ever want a card that I'm not able to buy, I'd probably trade it with this card. I'm not a really big fan of this character, but it's nice to have something to be able to trade for in the future. So yeah, these are the cards I was able to grade, and I can give you a really quick look at other cards I've graded in the past, like this Ultimate Rare, Ultra Rare Reshiram and Charizard GX. Unfortunately, I got a 9 on it. And this one, which I'm really fond of, is the Mewtwo and Mew GX Ultra Rare. I recently pulled Irida SR. Oh, that's amazing, from Astral Radiance. Not sure if I should wait for the value to go up or sell it as soon as possible. I think it's gonna be a really memorable card. It's not one of the strongest SR to be produced, or a supporter, I think, to be produced for the game. So the more useful the card is, the more expensive it will be. But I think it's people like this card a lot, so I wouldn't be able to tell if it's gonna be higher or not, but probably gonna be a memorable card. I also have this Pikachu HR and Pikachu from the promo Cardo campaign, Pika Pika Pikachu campaign. I was really happy to draw this promo card as well. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this like reveal, and let me know what your opinion is about the cards I've graded. And thank you for your company. It's been nice. So I'll be closing off the stream soon. Please let me know if you have any questions. And thank you for being here. How much? When we meet, let's discuss. Mamonaku hanashimasu. So thank you everyone for being here. Nakoshi-san, arigatou gozaimashita. And I'm sorry if you were just able to join recently. I'll try to have more earlier notifications of when I'm going live. I'm sorry, work has been tough, so I have to focus on work a lot. I try to appear whenever possible. And yeah, upcoming on Friday is the I'll just hold this because the light keeps messing up. On this Friday, upcoming Friday, we'll have the Pokemon Go set. So I'll try to make a video and also go live opening one of these new sets. So please try to join whenever possible. Thank you, Winston. Good night. Hope you have a good day. Thanks so much. Hope to join again next time, and I hope you get more viewers. Yeah, I'll try my best to get more viewers in the future. And usually after these streams end, people go back and watch my my videos, so I'm happy that they do. Oyasumi nasai. Hontou ni arigatou gozaimashita. All right, take care, everyone, and see you soon on Friday, hopefully. All right, bye bye.